mash workers in his numbers are above what you would expect from good level players. 1 season out of like 9, bro. And the thing is, yeah, that 1 season, people have that in their head like that's what he does every season.
That's him on a casual day.
Yeah, that's similar to how you man are with Martinelli. The 1 season. You know,
ladder. Stop being ladder. Martinelli FC, we're back. We're not talking about going Saudi in our late 20s. Call us Rob. We're out here, never hiding, frontlining, dead that, safe.
Bro, you
see Martinelli in the champs though.
But that's what they're saying about bruv. Them man are doing the Rasmus thing as well. You see him in Europe. Man don't care about Europe, blood. Show me their Premier League numbers. That's your bread.
It's champs though. Yeah, no, Martinelli's one of our top goalscorers.
Like, what's your bread and butter? Man said there's no butter in the bread and that, bro. Man just eating crust and that.
Yeah, we're used to the bando settings, man. We're used to cold pizza and them thing there, man.
Nah, it's not the one, bro. You get me? Like the
Rams, at the end of the day, Martinelli might be shit, but that's my brother. That's my guy.
You, but I need to let go of the nostalgia, bro.
No, it's never that. That's my guy. Because when we were dead, like proper dead, and there was only like 2 good players, you was about. Where I'm from,
that's what Rashford did for us as well. Like,
no, fuck Rashford, man. I know Martinelli likes Black Galley. I know you do. So you're with me, bro.
Like, I can't lie. I haven't even seen both of them two's underlying metrics, but I feel like Rashford's got better numbers than him.
No, dead. Nelly, keep like them. Dead.
I don't know them. I don't know.
Whatever you say, Ronaldinho rates him, R9 rates him, it's calm. We're hiding behind that. Cafe rates him, it's calm. I'm listening to them, man. I'm not listening to us two talk shit on YouTube.
Them man are not rating Martinelli like that, bro. They're not even rating Jesus like that either.
Free up Jesus soon back, man. 2026 Brazil. You know the time.
Your manager had Jesus on the bench, and then he has the fucking audacity to look us all in the face and say, "Oh, we lost 2 really important players."
We did. It's football, not a squad game. There's like 70 games.
Play like that, bro. He wasn't starting for you.
As Mikel Arteta said, Jesus changed our world, man. Jesus has unique qualities, man. Like he really is. Jesus is a fighter.
And then he mashed a hat trick in the League Cup or something like that. Man thought he was on his R9 arc and he was back, bro.
Nah, it's calm, man. You need a squad. It's not just about an 11. Jesus is a valued member. One thing, you see, if I was in a rave and I got into problems, honestly, Jesus is a man I'd want in my corner. He will fight to the death for you. Gabriel Jesus, soon back, man.
I know, but man can't be doing. Oh, we lost an important player, yeah, with Gabriel Jesus when you had him.
But we did.
Wasn't playing him.
He's one of our most experienced players. He's won a Premier League, and we want to be that. We did lose one of those.
Come on, that's crazy, bro.
But we did lose. What would you want, man? Especially with Saka's injury, we did lose one. Everyone forgets last season, Jesus was a bit part player who played right wing when we beat City, where Martinelli scored.
Jesus,
we can argue, but these are the facts.
This bro was getting Uncle Ben's minutes here in the Premier League, bro. Brother, he was, bro. Why are we pretending?
Football's difficult, man. You know what it is? Football.
You just lost Saka. That's it. And
it's difficult, man. It's difficult because we was winning games. It's very, 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 very difficult, man. All of these players have unique qualities. Like if you was to ask me, Rance, honestly, I don't know Arsenal's best players or their best 11. I think everybody's got unique qualities. It literally depends on the day. Like the team that could play tomorrow against Wolves could be a very different team to play in City. Or if God, we're not going to be in it, but a Champions League final. The way I see these players training and working, I haven't seen it before, man.
Bro, you're something else, bro. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, man, just make sure you're smashing the like button and subscribing, man. We're here to give them entertainment.
You definitely need an attacker. The problem you, man, have with your manager is, until he actually accepts that Kai Havertz is not your number 1 striker, you can't be telling me about the right person coming in, bro, because
I can't agree.
What is the right person? Because I need to know in Arteta's head, are you looking for a squad player or are you looking for a starter? Do you understand? Because until he answers that question, then we don't know what the parameters are for the right person. Do you get what I'm saying? The same way with your left side, as much as man have been linked with Cunha, if he's looking at the team and thinking, yo, I need an understudy for Martinelli or I need an understudy for Kai Havertz, the options you have available then changes. Do you see what I'm saying?
Well, this is why I pray 5 times a day, my killing man.
And that's it. Man is saying he wanted Sesko in the summer. I don't believe that. Because
I think he did.
But ended up signing a new deal where he was. So if Arsenal wanted to put their foot down on the gas and get him, they would have got him, bro.
But that's where this is where I get annoyed with the club, because some of the fans were sitting there and saying, "Oh, where's Kai?" And I'm not dissing Kai, because it's got to the point. I think we're in this mess because I can actually say I think Kai Havertz has pulled his weight a lot more than other attackers. Kai Havertz has been a lot more reliable than a lot of other players. If I am saying this about Kai, then I have to look at Mikel Arteta and I have to look at his teammates a bit funny. But a lot of people are saying, oh, don't sign someone. A lot of people got blinded. When you look at the Kai Havertz thing, I remember The Athletic, which is a bit of a mouthpiece. They started talking about accountancy dates and selling before buying. And apparently certain men are saying you're not going to play ahead of Kai Havertz, which makes me look at that for two reasons. If Sesko is being told you're not going to play ahead of Kai Havertz and you decide to stay at Leipzig, do your thing. That move's going to happen. You know you're going to get a move, because remember going into the end of this season, Arsenal, Man United, Chelsea, all linked with him. His agent was at all of the grounds, twerking, doing all of that. So the move's going to happen. Then I look at Sesko funny. If you genuinely think, I hear it, if Arteta's telling you an idiot thing that you're not going to play ahead of him, that's one. But if you're looking at Kai Havertz and thinking you can't disarm him for his spot, crazy. Absolutely crazy. We've all seen a Chris Gal with a waist, man. No one's disarmed that. Immediate disarming is going on.
I would say, though, he's on 300 bags, so maybe your owners
knew that. Swear down.
Yeah, maybe your owners are like, bro, what do you mean, like new striker? Because
Arteta's got to hold that rent. If that's the case,
that's gonna maybe command as much money as he commands. Yeah, like it's all looking a bit mad, bro.
And
like,
let's not forget, Ranch. Yeah, me and you have fought. Well, everybody, but me and you in this 37 minutes. When discussing Kai Havertz, we're talking about him up front. Let's remember what he was initially bought for. Now, I'm not.
Midfield, and then
it was a midfield thing. So where we at with it? Now, I'm not going to diss Arteta. Kai Havertz is a Champions League winner, and he scored the winning goal playing up front. You know he's versatile. Done it for Chelsea, done it for whatever. But you had some crazy thought to partner him and Declan Rice. Now, forget all of that. For me, with Mikel Arteta, I have a couple of things to say. Granit Xhaka was a good player for us. Misunderstood, had some bad seasons, had some good ones, but he was anyone that understands football is a centre mid. Let's stop doing all this deep line playmaker and all this 8 crap. He was a centre mid. Yeah, he was to a degree an all action midfielder. Like, he could do a bit of everything. Kai Havertz's best strengths are off the ball. So already he's two different kind of players. So with Kai and all the other guys that you've gone for, you don't want a like Xhaka replacement or someone that can do that. So then what are we looking for? You want to play Rice in the 8? I've got my own conversations to say about that. But all right, cool. In the grand scheme of things, I think we've got bigger issues. Plus, it's still big Declan Rice. But it's the same old things we're talking about, Rance. And we'll be talking about this week in, week out. Honestly, I don't think people should tune into to the channel when I'm on your streams. I'm definitely a broken record. Definitely.
No, I hear it, bro. I think ultimately, yeah, Arteta snookered himself. And that's just what it is. And that's what it is. He snookered himself, because if, for argument's sake, Kai Havertz was brought in as a midfielder, you don't put a midfielder on 280 bags, bro, because you're not scoring goals.
Now, that is a Champions League winning German international. I can understand in his early 20s, mid-20s. I understand why he's on that.
No, bro. He's on nearly 300k. The only man that's supposed to be on them kind of money, yeah, is if man are real elite players, or if they're gunmen, if they're shooters. And even when you look at Gabriel Jesus, he was meant to be your 9, your shooter.
Another one, go back, people, Rants. We spoke about Gabriel Jesus.
He was meant to be that. He was meant to be that, even though we'd never been that anywhere else. Like, he was meant to be that. Rants, so when you look at the amount of money them two are on, yeah, they kind of have to play, bro.
But this is what I'm saying. This is why when I look at it, I don't think you can just say all of Arsenal's issues are just Arteta or just the Cronkies or just this. Everyone's in it together, because that's what I was alluding to. If they've sat there and said, we've given you peas, you've given my man a mad contract, hold it in it. And let's be honest, from a diplomatic point of view, he's got to justify playing Kai Havertz. You've got to justify it.
But then as a manager, if they're not giving you any more money, because for instance, we gave you 100 million, we have to play devil's advocate. If I'm the owner, I've given you 100 million for a 6 for Declan Rice, and then you said, yeah, I've got him, but actually, nah, he's not the 6.
This is what I said at the start.
I need another 6. Marino.
This is what I said at the start. which obviously I'm taking a lot of this without context, but you've taken a top number 6, making him do up 8. You're signing bare goalies. I'm cool with Calafiori signing, but if you had a limited budget, you could argue there was no need to sign that. Nobody was screaming Lewis Skelly's going to be a first teamer, but obviously hindsight now, this is where I'm saying if the Cronkies are one thing, but if you've had that budget and you've not allocated it in the way you need to allocate, and you felt we've got a big enough squad, you think Ben White, Ben White, Odegaard, Saka are not going to get injured, you have to hold that. You have to, because when the whole squad's fit, I still think to the immediate 11, there's at least 2 to 3 signings to be made. Clearly, we haven't got enough bodies. Once again, people, at the start and end of last year, don't believe me, open up another tab and just type in Mikel Arteta. We have the smallest squad. Now, some of that might be down to Mikel Arteta, and he has to hold the majority of it because everybody that's left or is at the club is down to him. But also, it's those above him as well. You're all in this, man. You're all in this. It's jarring, bro. Is where it is.
100%. And this is it, bro. So, collectively, these men have put you in a position where even if you do need something, why should the owners give it to you, bro? Why should they?
I mean, and even with that, I agree. But you've given man a 3-year deal worth 15 million a year plus all the other spending you've committed. You might as well commit now. Like it's a dumb example, but it's like if I'm in the casino and I've lost everything and I'm down to my last tenner, I might as well just put the last tenner in the roulette, innit? Like fuck it. It is what it is. Like,
but really, they're looking at it like I've given you all of this investment,
and self-sustaining model bullshit.
That's it, and you've bottled the league twice, so it's like
no, it ain't been bottled, but it's cool.
No, it's been bottled, fam.
Yeah, bro, 93%
of the season.
I'm gonna be one of them shameless Arsenal fans. Red cards, injustice, inconsistencies against us. The sky's falling. They did us dirty.
All right, then, man them, because man said they didn't bottle it. Listen,
man, fuck your chat, man. They're gonna agree with you anyways, man. Lad up, man. They're gonna agree with you. This is bro. This is North Korea on this channel, man.
Rolling to the dance. We rolling to the dance. Man, take off my jacket. Man, see a baddie. Man say, yo, you with me tonight. You ain't paying for no drinks. Gal is sitting at my table. She's drinking man's liquor. You get me? Girl sitting on your lap, all sorts and that. She going toilet, coming back to the table. You know them ones. No interceptions. Whole night, bro. End of the night. End of the night.
We definitely shagged this.
She leaves with someone else, blood. I had her for 93% of the night, but the 7%, a next brother, damn took her and she's got my liquor in her belly, you know, and took her home, black.
Yeah, because my man's got unique qualities. My man's got unique qualities. He must have done a sorting. It's the approach.
Did I bottle it, bro? Did I bottle it?
He didn't bottle it. He didn't bottle it.
I don't know, fam.
Maybe that was her ex. Maybe that was her type. Maybe she wasn't licked enough and now she's starting to feel, right, you're dead. Let me go to the other one. We don't know. Like, we don't know.
Bro,
on a serious note, I feel the first year, 2022, 23, I don't really care if people say we bottled it, but on a serious note, I don't think the first title challenge was last year, 1,000,000%. Last year, 1,000,000%. 2 points. And we could say 2 points, but for me, I will always remember last season. Yeah, you could look at Aston Villa. You could look at several games. For me, it will always be West Ham at home, where there was 1,000,000 chances created and we didn't put the ball in the back of the net. And that's because we didn't have a striker, which takes me back to what I said, Rance. Man are talking about the same things day in, week in and out. Like, if nothing changes, nothing changes. So I can be shameless and do all of that and give these lot entertainment, but that's how I feel on a serious note.
No, 100%. So you need to, as much as Arteta looks like he's kind of getting frustrated, kind of getting pissed off, I'm sure the fans will be getting frustrated and pissed off also, but you have to look at the situation where he was given the tools. This is how I felt when I was looking at Ten Hag as well. When he was talking about,
you can't blame the tools.
We need more. It's like, bro, look at how much money you spent, and look at what you spent it on.
This is the issue.
It has to get the point where you can't just keep giving man money.
Yeah, no, and you're right, Rance, because this is why there's no honest talking. Listen, I don't really care about people that are not necessarily Arsenal fans. Yeah. Pardon me, but when it comes to Arsenal, there's very rarely any balance speaking about what we're on. To some people, Mikel Arteta has done no right. To some, he's a miracle worker. He walks on water. He could shit in his hands and clap, and it's great. And we act like he hasn't engineered any of his own issues, bro. Everything good or bad that we face ourselves in at this moment, bearing in mind, if you think we're going to win the league, fair enough, but I don't. But we're second. We're going through in the champs. Everything at this moment in time, the 24th of January, good or bad, is down to the manager. That's how you have to run your life. There's a lot of good things. And for me, with Arteta, the conversation just, man, getting over a line. As I said, I don't look at the league table. And even the Aston Villa game, that sums up going to the next level, because everyone will remember the goals in the second half, a bit like the one that just went. The game wasn't killed in the first. And unpopular opinion, I feel that's a lazy narrative. I feel the league was gone. The league was gone before that. You look at Aston Villa away. You look at Newcastle away. You look at West Ham at home. You look at Chelsea away, actually, where it was heroic. Declan Rice scored and whatnot. I disagree with that comment as well. Big up Mikel Arteta. I rate him. Unpopular opinion, I do think he's a genius. I do think you're a good manager, but that doesn't mean I'm going to suck you off. And it's about getting over the line. What has he overachieved? Fair enough, he took over when we was 8th, but then we finished 8th again. What has he overachieved in? Big him up for change, He's made us competitive again. He's done good things, but that overachieving word, what is that?
Overachieving.
Maybe in the first year we fought for a league, no one expected that. Cool, you overachieve, you finished 2nd. What is that? What does it?
But even just because people didn't expect you to do something, that doesn't mean that you overachieved.
But what is the overachieve? And I'm not saying him, but that is what I'm talking about. Arteta either does nothing well, or man starts saying it's overachieved, and he's taking us from sleeping. We're homeless, and then he's gone on the stock market. We've got a mansion now. Big him up, but let's not lie. He's done good things. The conversation now is getting over the line. So far, you haven't done that. Wait, what's that? Wait, raw.
Yeah, that's what I saw as well, man.
Raw,
bro.
Blood clot.
That's crazy. You see them way there. That's why, bro. You see me. Hey,
blood.
It's crazy.
Just when you think Joey Barton can't be more of a wrong, and he finds a way to be even more of a dickhead, like.